Welcome back to Once Upon a Sister. I'm Faith.
I'm Rosalie.
And we're your hosts.
I don't know why we're always laughing.
I don't
when
know.
I'm watching it back and editing, we're just laughing at every
I feel
sentence.
like we're always laughing. And like, I don't know, it's like a persona that I put on or what, like even in my own videos, like on my TikTok and stuff, I'll just be like smiling.
We laugh to every
like, what am I
sentence.
doing? Because I feel like when I'm fully turned off dead mode, like with you, I'm just like, but like when you're with other people, you put on like a.
But I feel like we do it even when it's just us. Like, we're just laughing after every sentence. It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
Like, we're saying goodbye to the podcast at the end of the episode, and we're like, bye. Like, why is that funny?
I don't know.
Anyways.
Even in our voice notes to each other, we're like. Okay. All right.
Okay, so today we're going to bring it back to the Kiss, Marry, Kill, which we did one of these in, I think it was back in May, and we're deciding to do it again.
Right?
What?
We did it with tropes.
Yeah, we did it with book tropes, but this time we're going to do it with just books, and it's going to be books we've read because, like, we don't really have opinions on books we haven't read necessarily. So we have a baggie of all the books we've read, like both mutually read, and we're going to pull 3, and then, like, we're going to have to choose Kiss, Marry, or Kill for those 3 options.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared. I'm like, what if we get all
our favorites at once?
Yeah, or we just get random ones that don't even matter, but we'll see.
Okay, but before that, what have you been reading?
Do you want to go first since I've been talking?
Oh, sure.
Nothing?
No. Yes, I am reading a book. Okay, this has been the saddest book slump summer of my life. I'm so sad. Like, I feel like a piece of me is like missing because I can't read, but like I am reading, just not to like the rate that I was before. Like this month I don't think I finished one book this month.
I don't think you have either.
So I'm currently reading Daisy Hates, which is just taking me a while. I don't know why. I can't get into it as much as I was into Magnolia Parks for some reason.
It's a whole different story at first.
Yeah. But I'm enjoying it, but I'm not like as invested, I feel like. So I've just been kind of listening to it. And then I was like telling my husband, I was like, I have to get back into reading because like we have a whole podcast.
It's our whole job.
Like it's like part of our, you know.
You finished one book this month.
Yeah, like I have to read, like, but I don't want to like force myself and then like develop a hate for it. So I was like, I need to read something out of my norm, like that I wouldn't like always gravitate to. So I picked up The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros, which like I wouldn't necessarily not pick that up, but I always hear people saying like that's like the one book everyone's like, if you need to cry or whatever, like or people are like, you're a zombie if you don't cry to this book or whatever. And so I'm like, all right, maybe I need to cry, maybe I need to like get really emotional to a book to be able to like
get back into
it. And so I started reading that. I'm like 40% through, and you guys know me, you know that I don't cry at books, and I actually have already cried at this book
multiple times or just once?
Twice. Yeah. And
I still have no idea what it's about.
I'm not going to say anything about what it's about because I don't want to like, I feel like you have no clue other than if you just look at the cover, it's like 2 dog tags like poking out of the sand, and in the background there's like a mountain.
In my head, the last letter to me means like, oh, someone's dead and we're reading the last letter, but like that's all I don't know anything about it because I feel like the only thing I ever see is people crying and nobody ever says what it's actually about. So we'll see.
You would like it, I think. You would like the story.
Well, I liked
concept.
her other book. I can't remember what it's called.
I looked it up. It's the one that, sorry, I can't remember right now.
What is it called?
But in the likely event.
Why is it not on her?
In the oh, I'm looking at it.
It's like not on there.
Is it in the likely event?
Yes.
Okay. Which I don't even know what that one's about, but
yeah.
But it is kind of fun to be reading something by her that's like, because I've only ever read the Empyrean series, like Fourth Wing and them.
I always forget it's called the Empyrean series.
Well,
Nobody calls it that.
Nobody calls it that, but I want people to understand that I've read like all 3 of those, not just the first one. So, but like in a way, I'm like, oh, I can see how this is Rebecca Yarros, but also not, because it's not got any fantasy in it.
Yeah. Well, that's what with The Last Letter, it's like a military romance.
Last Letter or
sorry, oh my gosh. In a likely event. So I feel like now that I look back at Fourth Wing and stuff, I can see like the hints
of military.
This one's military in there.
Too.
She just loves the military.
Because that's why she
That's
started
her husband,
writing,
so-
was because her husband was deployed.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, what are you reading?
So I just finished this morning The Gilded Cage, which is the second book in the Prison Healer series. I just picked it up like on a whim because I was like, it's been a while since I read the first one. I'm like, I want to get back into it. And it was so good. Like,
I still want to read it.
I don't know. It's such a good fantasy like universe. And the things that were happening, I did guess one of the things that was going on in that one, but you're introduced to so many more characters and different plots because of where we leave off on the last one.
Yeah.
Which is really, it was just like the whole time I was like, okay, what's happening next? What's going on? And then at the end, like, obviously with fantasy, like, there's stuff going wrong, but usually it's gonna wrap up and be nice. But I was like on the edge of my seat, like anxious, like I was like,
oh,
like,
really?
Not that anything crazy was happening, but with a certain plot. It was just fun to experience that because I feel like you read so many fantasies that like sometimes I'm just not even phased. I'm like, I know this is gonna work itself out.
Yeah.
Like things are gonna be okay, and so I'm like not even reacting. But this one, I was actually having that feeling of like, okay, even though I know it's probably gonna end up okay, what's going on? But anyways, I finished that, and then I really wanted to start the third one, and the audiobook literally became available right as I was putting The Gilded Cage back. The next one came available, but I needed to pick up Accomplice to the Villain because I really want to read it, but like the Prison Healer series was like on my mind, so I was like wanting to finish that, but I need to read the Accomplice to the Villain so we can talk about it for our book club.
Yeah.
So I started that this morning. I'm only like 20% through, so not that much has happened so far, but I'm scared. I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like it's like the third book, so like things are gonna start going.
And then
awry.
Is there 4? Is there going to be 4 or 5? I'm like,
now I'm hearing 4, but I for some reason always thought it was 5.
I'm like so confused.
I know.
I'm hearing 4 now, but
there's no like
for some reason in my mind I always thought it was going to be a trilogy.
I always thought it was going to be 5 books.
When I first read the first book, I thought it was just going to be a trilogy. I don't know why.
No. Yeah, that's all. What have y'all been reading?
I'm like
every week.
I know we're not we're not a TV show. We're not a TV podcast. You know what I'm trying to say? We're not a podcast that talks about TV shows.
Oh,
we're a podcast that talks about books. But
we are a TV show.
I feel like I'm so fixated on The Summer I Turned Pretty right now. I was telling. Oh, now we can say it. My cousin who's pregnant, because we've been saying our friend because she hadn't announced yet. So we've been saying, our friend who's pregnant, but this whole time I meant our cousin, which is really exciting because it's like the first of our, like, other than
anyone
me
besides Faith
to have a baby. So we're like super excited. So, what?
Summer I Turned Pretty?
Oh yeah, like we're both pregnant, so we just text each other like, oh, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Like just updating each other on how our pregnancies are going. And I was talking to her because she's also watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, and I told her like 2 weeks ago, I was like, I feel like when you're pregnant, you have like your weekly milestone of like, oh, now I'm this many weeks, and then you hit that day each week, right? And so it's like these little milestones checked off of like getting to the baby, right? But having like The Summer I Turned Pretty coming out every Wednesday, like it's like another like little check that like makes the week feel faster, especially for me because it's literally my turnover rate, like day or whatever, is Sunday for my pregnancy. Like every Sunday I turn the next week, so it's literally in the middle of my week, so it's like a middle checkpoint. Yeah. And so I was telling her like it feels like,
so when the episode comes out, you're like, okay, now I'm halfway to the next week.
Like it feels like I'm like, it's making things progress faster.
I still haven't, like, I watched the first
I don't know how you're
when they came out. I just, like, I'm so annoyed.
No, I know I am too, but I'm still sucked in. I know, but I'm like so annoyed with, it comes out at like 3 a.m.
No, yeah.
And people are posting edits within the hour.
Because you have all, like, the high schoolers and people who don't have jobs that are, like, awake watching it.
Annoying.
And then you have, like, I guess people are, like, waking up early for work and watching it before they go to work.
Because you can't avoid spoilers.
Yeah.
Some girl, I saw a TikTok, and she was like, what am I supposed to do? She's like, I avoided TikTok and Instagram. I got on Facebook and saw a spoiler. And I was like, Facebook? That's, like, the one safe app.
I guess in my head, I'm like, I feel like that maybe why I'm not so, like, wanting to watch it is, one, I'm already annoyed. And 2, I've read the book, so I know what happens. And I know it's probably not staying exactly true. Like, there's probably little things. But in my head, I'm just like I already know what's going on. I'm so annoyed already. And, like,
I guess, yeah, I don't know.
I have no draw to watch it right now. I don't know why. I'll probably like eventually like just binge it all or something.
I don't know. I'm just sucked in. I don't know why. But
I was for the first two. I don't know why I'm not for this one.
no, I literally woke up at like 7:15. Yesterday was Wednesday. I woke up at 7:15, got my kids breakfast started, cleaned the kitchen a little bit, like sat down on the couch. It was 8 a.m. I checked my phone. The first time I got on my phone in the morning, and I click on Instagram and I click someone's story and it's like a spoiler. And I was like, the first thing I saw. And I was like, and they were also a mom. So I was like, when are you watching? I was like, when are you sleeping? Like, so I was confused. I'm like, anyway.
27 and so
I'm 26 still.
Almost. Sorry. I'm
for a couple
27.
more weeks. No, but I was like so annoyed. But yeah, it's just like, oh, did you see the like the edits of them dancing?
No, I really don't even have much of it on my For You page.
Okay, well this is the episode like with the bachelor party, and so everybody comes to Cousins, and they are like at the pool swimming whatever, and then it cuts to them like the girls in Belly's room like practicing a dance for the reception, and then they go to the guys downstairs and they're practicing their dance. So cringy, like visceral reaction. Like I was like. I saw some girl, she posted a TikTok and she was like, my husband who cringes out. It was like my husband to a T. And he was watching it like that. I was like, my husband can barely watch TV or movies. Like he gets like secondhand embarrassment from everything. I was like, this show would kill
They even
him.
walked and he's like,
yeah. But anyway, away from that. Sorry, we're talking about that for too long. That's like
you're having more to say about
it is a book though. It is a book. So
you haven't read it though.
I feel like I have. People are posting pages on TikTok, so I've been reading them.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah. That's why I feel like, because I watched the first season and then I think I had watched the second season and then read the books. So like,
oh, so it's like different. It like sucked the joy out of the show for you.
I feel like so, because I feel like the second season was kind of like, ugh. And then I read the books and knew how like the third one went. And I'm just like annoyed with it. So I don't know, maybe one day. Anyways, all that to be
into
said.
the show.
Let's get into this.
Every time when we do that, when we say like, okay, let's get into it, like I hear that sound like, let's get into it, okay? You know what I'm talking about?
I've not heard that.
Is it a Vine or what? Where is that even from?
I don't know. I hear the one that's like, okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so for our first Kiss, Marry, Kill, we have Happily Never After.
I even gotta try to think of what. Okay,
that's the Lynn Painter book.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta think of the plot.
Wild and Wrangled. Okay. Yeah. And The Love Hypothesis. All right.
Okay, I already got it. Wait, is Wild and Wrangled?
That's the last one, right?
I think so.
Okay.
I gotta look it up because I can never remember which one is which.
That one's Cam and Dusty?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's the fourth one. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go Kiss, Wild and Wrangled, Marry, The Love Hypothesis, Kill, Happily Never After.
I know. I think mine's gonna be the same. Like I'm definitely marrying Love Hypothesis. But I really like both of these. Like I really enjoy Lynn Painter books. I remember loving this one.
I don't know why. Like I read like 4 of her books in January of this year, and I feel like maybe I shouldn't have read them back to back, or they just like started to like feel so cringy to me.
Well, most of her books are YA.
Like it was like it's YA, but they're adults.
No.
Yes.
Betting on You, they're in high school.
Okay,
The
Betting on
Do-Over,
You.
they're in high school.
Yeah, but like Happily Never After, they're adults.
Is that a young adult book though? I don't think it's young adult. She just doesn't write like.
But she writes it like they're
that's
like
what I think.
Sappy.
That's why I
teenagers.
think, because I've heard people say like, I think Lynn Painter does better with young adult when it's actually high school.
When it's supposed to be like, I really liked. She
does that really
better
well.
than the movies. I really liked that. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, I like this author. And then I started reading more, and I was like, I don't.
But I think when she does the older,
because the other book I read by her was it called like Accidentally Amy or something like that. Like,
yeah, I haven't read that one.
That one, like I don't know. I just felt like I couldn't really get into it, and it just felt kind of like.
No, I think she's just really good at writing actual young adult, like high school ones. They were all good though. Also, like, speaking of Love Hypothesis, I'm so excited for the movie.
I know, and I can't wait to
like
do a
all
reread.
the TikToks, like Lily Reinhart.
No, she is carrying this movie on her back.
Like first of all, when I saw her get cast, I was like, perfect.
Yes.
Second of all, she's like doing all the TikToks that we need. Like, I'm
she
so
did
excited.
the one with the
lifting up.
But
you
like,
could do that with Mr. Faith.
Mr. Faith Elizabeth. I know, I thought about it, but
because his face doesn't show.
I was like a little. I feel like I'm a little nervous that like he's not gonna be strong enough. Like I'm too fat or something. You know what I mean? Like, because I've seen the people who've done it and they like their husband like can't pick them up. I'm like, that's so sad.
I saw one where the guy like he just defeated the whole purpose and like put his arm under both.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't like he even tried to do the other way. And everyone's like, oh, it's so cute. I'm like, but the point of the trend is that you're supposed to try to pick him up with one arm.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I say that like I'm not, my husband's not weak at all. It's just my insecurity. I'm like, I know he could. I'm just like, also the other trend where it was like it started like in June where if you had like a police officer husband or like a police officer dad and like they do like a foot pursuit or whatever. I wanted to do that and I got so many people messaging me like, do it with your husband, do it. But I had just found out I was pregnant. I was like, there ain't no way I'm risking tripping, falling, anything on this. Like,
because I had seen the TikTok of like a really pregnant lady doing it and she fell on
her stomach and I'm like, I was like so nervous.
Gotta stop risking
first trimester I was like, I am not gonna risk one single thing.
Even just every trimester, like she was so pregnant, like falling on your belly, that like,
well, that's what I'm like, first trimester I feel like would be the safest time to do it, but I was just scared because of my history. Yeah, I was like, no, sorry. When we're done, I'll do it.
Step outside of the house.
Okay, next one we got Throne of Glass.
Oh gosh.
We got Onyx Storm.
No.
Wait, what is this one?
The last one makes or breaks.
Okay, You with a View.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we're like, ah.
Okay. I'm gonna say kiss Onyx Storm, marry Throne of Glass, kill You with a View.
I don't know which I want to do first because I love Throne of Glass, but I don't know if it's like my favorite of like the series.
That's what like I love. Like for me, Throne of Glass is peak Throne of Glass. Like I love those first.
That's true.
Assassin's Blade, Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight. Like those first few books are so like the sweet spot, and then like I feel like I slumped out in the middle of it, and then the last few books like I loved.
This is hard because like I love Onyx Storm, and I don't want people to be like, I am not part of that boat of people that's like it was bad and
no, it was perfect.
No, I love the book, but. There is just like something about the nostalgia of starting like Throne of Glass.
No, literally,
because it's the beginning of a story.
I remember putting Assassin's Blade down, picking Throne of Glass, and just being so excited.
Yeah. Also, side note. Okay, let me choose them first, and I'll tell you. Okay, I'm gonna kiss Onyx Storm, marry Throne of Glass, and kill You with a View.
The same.
My friend, this is so confusing. My friend's brother's girlfriend, who like I always see at my friend's kids' birthday parties, like she's always there because she's the brother's girlfriend or whatever. I'm sorry, I can't remember her name if you're ever coming across this, but she last time like with her daughter's birthday in April, my friend Bethany was like, oh, talk to her because she just finished ACOTAR and she knows how much I love ACOTAR. And I was like, oh, hey, I heard you read ACOTAR. And so then she was like, she had just finished it. So she was like kind of spiraling.
Ready to talk about it.
So she was like, so we talked like the whole party about it. And then she hadn't started anything else. And so she was telling me this time, the first like, because it was her son's birthday. Now it's been a few months. So as soon as like I walked in and she saw me, she was like, have you read all of Sarah J. Maas? And I was like, yeah. Everything. And then she was like, okay, I just started the Throne of Glass series. And I was like, what did you start with? And she started with Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and then now she's reading Assassin's Blade. And she was like, it was so debated and I did it. And she's like, and I really wish I didn't. Like, and I'm like, okay, really, there we go. Like
the second anyone brings up Throne of Glass, I'm like, have you read it? And then I immediately ask them like, have you read this? Did you read this first? Or are you planning to? Like,
she was saying that like, it didn't make it hit at all because she knew what was coming. Because like, okay, if you haven't read the series, how it goes is Assassin's Blade is a prequel, but it came out third. So there's Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and then we got Assassin's Blade. Well, something happens in Assassin's Blade
it's big
to that book, and then it's like talked about very casually in the very beginning of Throne of Glass.
Yeah.
So if you read Throne of Glass, you know what's going to happen in Assassin's Blade.
Also, it's just, I know, Miss Sarah D. Maas, I know you say to watch it or to read it third, but like the Assassin's Blade has so many things that tie in, and like it just sets up the whole rest of the series so well, and like I'm just like, you need to read it first.
I feel like
there's no other option.
First book. It's so good. Yeah, so that's what she was telling me. She was like, because she's kind of slumping out now because first of all she's going backwards after building momentum in a storyline.
Yeah.
And so she was like, I'm like, just push through. Like, it's a really good book, even though like it's coming. But
I feel like it also, like, Assassin's Blade, if you don't know as much about it, like, it's a set of 5 short stories that make up the whole book. Yeah. And like, I feel like because they're like little short stories all within the whole book, like I don't know, you get through one quick little story fast, and it gets you pumped up for the rest of the series. Like, I remember zooming through that book and being so ready for the rest of the series because you get like little tastes and flavors.
And like while you're
everything.
reading, you're like, what the heck? Why are we here? Why are we?
I know,
like
you're like, what is going on?
And then it's so fun to see because things all click later.
All of it, like,
and it's so good.
Please read it first.
I know, I want Emily to read them, but I know it's kind of heavy. I don't know if she like.
Yeah,
I feel like she would like it. I just feel like maybe don't read them all back to back.
Yeah, maybe not right now. Okay. People we've met on vacation.
That I put it on hold. I want to reread it. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I think right now in this slump, I think rereading would be good for me.
I was gonna say that, but like you did reread ACOTAR a little bit ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know if rereading again.
But I feel like keeping rereading because.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna mention to you, like, what if you reread Fourth Wing?
I
like,
thought about it, but I'm like, I don't want to commit to a long book. That's my struggle right now.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't commit to a long book.
Okay. People we meet on vacation. Sunrise on the Reaping. I know what face marrying.
What's the last one?
Oh, The Love Wager. Okay.
Okay. Wait, The Love Wager.
That's Lynn Painter, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's the second one to Mr. Wrong Number, right? With the brother. This is like we have to, when it's like a regular old romance book, and we have to go back.
If it wasn't one like I loved so much, like I can't. Oh yeah.
And this is like she has a cat,
so
right?
Good.
And like,
this one was so good.
I really like this one. I actually don't know which one I'm gonna kill.
I am going to do Kiss People We Meet on Vacation, Marry Sunrise on the Reaping, and kill The Love Wager.
I'm gonna say the same thing. Not that I didn't like The Love Wager, but I think that People Meet on Vacation is just a little bit more like.
I know it's like the
memorable.
least loves and Emily Henry.
I don't understand.
We say this every time, but I love it.
And there's a whole group of people that like don't really love Emily Henry
and love
they
that
like
one.
That one, and that's me. Like I always see people like that on TikTok, and I'm like, okay,
I feel like
what is it about us?
Out of hers, besides now, like The Great Big Beautiful Life, I think People We Meet on Vacation is the most different. Like Great Big Beautiful Life, I will say, is pretty different too, but I love People Meet on Vacation. Like the setting of them traveling and like the build up, like the back. I love a
because it jumps between past and present.
Love a dual timeline, and then the build up of to like when they finally like I don't know
because the whole
culmination of them.
It's just fun. Okay, we got Queen of Shadows.
Okay,
that's the second one, right? Yeah,
you're getting all the Throne of Glass.
I know, right? Okay, we got Twisted Games.
Okay.
I was like, for a second, I was like, what is this? It took me a minute.
You blocked it out.
Okay. And A Good Girl's Guide to Murder.
Okay.
Got it.
So we're going to
kiss A Good Girl's Guide to Murder,
marry Queen of Shadows, and kill, what was it? Oh, Twisted Games.
Yeah, I know. Literally, I read it and I was like, I saw the word games. I was like, what game is this? Like, I didn't even relate it to a book.
That one's Reese and Bridget. I think that one.
Oh, I did like that one, but I think is that the last one?
No, it's the second one. It goes Alex and Ava, Reese and Bridget,
last
and then
like Stella, right?
Josh and what was her name? I don't remember. And then the last one is Christian Harper, like the billionaire one. Not that they aren't all billionaire. Anyway.
I remember the last one because the last one's over 500 pages, and I read them all back to back. I was like, oh, I was like struggling.
No, I literally remember like us reading, and you were like, "I'm just tired of it because every time I open up the book, it tells me about the whole last book." I'm like, "That's what happens in interconnected standalones,"
but not that heavily.
But then I read it, and
I read so many interconnected.
But then I read it, and I was like, I don't think it was to the extent. I just
because
they were fed up. Like, first of all, you don't love the series, so it wasn't your fave, and like you were ready to read ACOTAR.
You know what's so disappointing is like, you TikTokers, you little book TikTokers that post every time it's like best book I ever read, and it's the Twisted series in it. I'm like, have you read any other books? Like that's the best.
I feel like the Twisted series is like teenage girls who are just getting into reading, and they're like,
no, for real. I'm like,
I know, because
it was so hyped up in my mind because of TikTok, and then I read it and I was like,
I think it was less hyped up in my mind because I was watching people on BookTube and they were like, I mean, it's good, but it's like not to the extent. So in my mind, I knew what I was going into. But no, Emily and I were at, which is our cousin, by the way. Hey, Emily. How you doing, Emily? We were everybody at Barnes and Noble, and like we were looking at all of Anna Huang's books, and I'm like, I just have no desire. Like, I'm sorry.
I did read, is it King of Wrath? That's the first one in the Kings of Sin, whichever, which I didn't know it was called that. I don't love that. Weird. But that one's like an enemies to lovers arranged marriage. So I did like that one because there was like they hated each other. Like I love.
Well, that's what with the Twisted one. I read the first 3 back to back because they were audiobooks, and I was like, I had them available.
I thought I would like Twisted because I read that one first.
Oh, but then, you did?
Yeah.
But then like the 4th Twisted book wasn't on audiobook, so I didn't read it, and then for the months and months passed by, and then I really got in the mood for like a billionaire romance, and I know that one was, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna pick it up and read it, and I zoomed through that thing.
Okay, yeah, see, look, what's the first one? Twisted
Love.
Okay, so I read literally back to back. I read that's probably also didn't help. I read King of Wrath. I finished it on December 5th, and then I finished Twisted Love on December 7th.
No.
Same year. So I read them all.
Boom, 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 if you're going to read romance, like, you need some breaks because those books are so similar.
And also, like, King of Wrath, like, some of the characters in that series are in the Twisted. Like, it's a huge world. And so it was like.
You didn't love it, and you were just stuck. All right. Next one.
Yeah. That's right.
We have Powerful.
Okay. It's at. I don't know why I was thinking about
The Unhoneymooners and Shield of Sparrows.
Ooh, okay.
I know what I'm gonna do. Powerful, Unhoneymooners, and Shield of Sparrows. I think I'm gonna kiss Powerful, marry Shield of Sparrows, and kill the Unhoneymooners.
Yeah, me
but
too.
I do love the Unhoneymooners.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't. I was thinking about Shield of Sparrows today, because something in the Accomplice to the Villain was reminding me of it, and I'm like, oh, I need that next book now, but I don't know when it's coming out.
I know, it's so funny because we did that one for our book in June. No,
May.
No, it was totally June.
I don't know. One of our months. Why? Does the month matter?
Yeah. Because I'm just trying to think of how long ago it was. It wasn't that long ago. I want to say it was June.
Our cousin.
So our cousin. Hi, Emily again.
We just need to have them on the podcast so people can get to know them.
We need to lift up a sign. Like now here's a picture of Emily. Here's a picture of Jordan. She read that book with us, and she was texting as we were reading it, we were talking about it, and she was like, I need the next book right now. She's like, why did you guys pick a book that was just came out? We don't have it. I know. She's looking at my son. We don't have time to jump to the next one.
But that was kind of the point, was because it was a new release and everyone was excited for it.
Yeah.
So that's the thing is, I was saying with that one, we have never read, or at least I've never read a fantasy book so it had just come out, and I've read other fantasy books where there's more coming, but there was already a couple out, so I had a few to read in the series, but this one is just one and done, and I'm so ready for the next one.
Or a lot of times when we find the book, the next one's about to be released, so we don't even have to wait long. This is a new thing for us as far as the fantasy books goes, and
we're only 2 months post that book being released, so we got a whole while to go.
We got some way to go. Okay, so we got The Blonde Identity. I was reading the Bible. I was seeing the word Bible. I was what am I? Okay, Mr. Wrong Number.
Why are we getting all Lynn Painter?
Lynn Painter. This episode is sponsored by, I'm just kidding. Tower of Dawn. Why am I knocking out all?
Throne of Glass.
Okay, so Blonde Identity, Blonde Identity, Mr. Wrong Number. I got it.
Okay, I got it too.
Okay, so I'm going to kiss the Blonde Identity, marry Tower of Dawn, and kill Mr. Wrong Number. And I am a
Tower of Dawn lover.
Yeah, no, we like words. We like Tower of Dawn. I did like Mr. Wrong Number. I can actually tell you the day that I read that I was like super pregnant with my fourth son, and my mother-in-law took my boys for the day, and she left. I sat on the couch. I found it. I read it in 3 hours. I was like, that was a good one. I went and told my husband. I was like, dude, I just read this book. Boom, so fast. Are you proud of me? He was like, am I proud of you? You sat on the couch all day. I was like,
read. That's what like reading feels like such a productive hobby, because you're not just like brain rot watching TV.
And that one, because that was when I was reading on my phone, and I was like, my eyeballs hurt after that, and so that was the day, like that was the Thursday before like Mother's Day, and my husband was like, what do you want for Mother's Day? Like his mom was asking, and so I was like, can I get a Kindle? So they like went in with
it. You didn't talk about reading to anyone?
Yeah, I was just reading by myself.
I just show up and there's a Kindle. I'm like, wait, what?
I was reading all the time.
Okay, we have Flawless.
That's
there's no author. Flawless. But I think you wrote an author for Elsie Silver, right?
No, I wrote Flawless is not one of the books in Lauren Roberts' series.
Oh.
So there's nothing to mix it up with.
I was mixing it up with Fearless for some reason.
You're like,
okay.
I was like, what's the problem?
Flawless. A Court of Frost and Starlight. Finally, an ACOTAR one.
Yeah, why do we never get...
And Quicksilver.
Well, I know what I'm going to kill. I got it.
Okay, go.
I'm going to kiss A Court of Frost and Starlight. I'm going to marry Quicksilver, and I'm going to kill Flawless.
Okay. I'm going to do kiss Quicksilver, marry A Court of Frost and Starlight, and kill Flawless.
I just don't.
I know it's only a novella, but I just really like...
No, I really liked it, but I think that because it's just a novella compared to like Quicksilver.
But I thought it was really fun, like the Christmas and like, I don't know. It got me excited for Court of Silver Flames because like Cassian, and I really liked him, and yeah. Quicksilver was really good too, but for some reason...
You can't remember it?
Can't remember it? No, I remember things.
Speaking of Flawless, I got Heartless.
Wait, you already going?
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I didn't realize you were
I was in the middle of talking.
My brain was just moving.
I'm legit saying something about the book, and you're like, Flawless? I didn't know you had pulled them out of the bag.
Sorry, my brain was just moving. Like, okay, go ahead.
All right, I don't even know what I was saying, so I guess you go.
You said you couldn't remember it.
I can remember things, but there are some that I'm like,
I really enjoyed it. I remember it.
It's good.
I remember sometimes I'll see a TikTok about it, and I'm like,
no, that's what, like, I feel like people bring out minuscule details in scenes.
I'm like, what? How does your brain?
When did that happen?
Like, are they writing things down as they're reading so they can make a TikTok about it?
Like,
yeah. Anyway, the annotators. We got Heartless.
Heartless.
You're so mean to me. All right.
We got Heartless.
I wasn't trying. Wicked King.
Okay.
Better Than the Movies.
What is with you in the
Got it.
What is with Lynn Painter this
episode? Lynn Painter is like in this episode. The fact that we have so many books and Lynn Painter, we're picking all of the books we've read by her.
Okay. Wait, what is it again?
Heartless, Wicked King, and Better Than the Movies.
Dang it.
I'm going to kiss Better Than the Movies. I'm going to marry Wicked King, and I'm going to kill Heartless.
Oh, this is hard. Because Heartless is my favorite.
Oh, really? Oh, that's funny because we meet No Question.
Well, out of... Like, I really liked Heartless. I'm going to do...
That's the first one or the second one?
This is the second one. It's Cade Eaton.
Danny Kate.
No, I don't...
I hate that every time I see a comment. I'm like, oh.
I know. Like, I really enjoyed the book, but then when people say that, I'm like, can we not talk about that? Okay.
Like,
I'm going to... Wait.
Heartless,
I keep forgetting.
Heartless, Wicked King, Better Than the Movies.
Okay, I'm gonna... dang it, this is really hard. Because I really liked Wicked King, like, for the build-up between Dude and Carden.
Mm-hmm.
This is so hard for me. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I'm going to... You're
Sorry.
like, okay, I'm going to... Okay, I'm just going to marry Wicked King. This is so hard. Okay, I guess I'm just going to kiss Better Than Movies and kill Heartless.
Kill Heartless, your favorite one?
No, actually, I'm going to switch it. Because I do love Better Than the Movies, but it's not my favorite Lynn Painter. Like, I love Betting on You. That's my, like, top. Okay, yeah, I'll kiss Heartless. Kill.
My son is just running around.
He's grabbing the stool so we can poop.
Oh. So he can wash his hands.
Oh.
He can poop.
Sorry, in my head, stools are...
He can reach the sink.
Okay. Oh. Alright. We got The Fine Print. We already got our kills. Powerless by Lauren Roberts.
If she can open it.
And The Spanish Love Deception.
All right. I'm going to...
She was just waiting for me to say the last one.
Kiss The Spanish Love Deception. I'm going to marry Powerless, and I'm going to kill... What was it?
The Fine
Print.
I'm going to say the same. Yeah.
Powerless. Oh, there's nothing like... Just thinking about that, I'm like, oh, I wish I could relive that for the first time.
I know. I was reorganizing my bookshelf yesterday, and I was moving around my Powerless series, and I was like, oh, just like, I wish.
Could re-experience it. I'm like nervous
nothing is
for
ever going to compare
the novella to come out, just because, like, for me, Powerful, I would put it last on my totem pole just because I really love Kai and Peyton, like,
yeah,
which I didn't dislike Powerful, but it doesn't hit.
It's not going to stand up to the rest of the
so
series.
I'm really curious, like, how I'm gonna feel about this one, because like we don't even really like know the girl like that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, I mean, it's Lauren Roberts, so I'm gonna like it.
Yeah. I'm very like, I don't know. Y'all saw my reaction to everything in Fearless and like me and Kit.
You, you almost said it, didn't you? Oh, I thought you were gonna say Flawless.
I did almost say Flawless. So I am excited to get more of Kit's perspective, but I'm a little, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It comes out in like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, like I have a countdown. Let me see. 12 days.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Assistant to the Villain.
Ooh.
We got A Court of Mist and Fury.
Oh gosh.
You're kidding
This
me.
last one better
We
be.
finally get an Actar. I've never gotten
No, we
Actar.
got-
Me when we done these
Oh
games.
yeah.
And Romancing Mr. Bridgerton.
Okay. All right.
Which
Well,
one? Whose is that again?
I think that's Penelope. No,
No. That's
they all have
Benedict,
such
right?
similar names. Yeah, that's Benedict.
okay.
No, it's Colin and Penelope. I was right.
Oh yeah. What is Benedict's story then?
An Offer from a Gentleman.
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm going to kiss Assistant to the Villain, marry A Court of Mist and Fury, and kill Romancing.
Yeah,
Mr.
it's the
Bridgerton.
same.
Like, sorry, A Court of Mist and Fury is my favorite of all.
If that's in
Actar.
there, nothing else is gonna top
like,
it.
that is my winner right there. But I love Assistant to the Villain too.
yeah.
So
Also, love like the
Yeah,
Bridgerton
I
series is
love
actually so good.
yeah,
Like I feel like there's gonna be a point where I want to reread it because
And
sometimes
I
I
still need to
get
finish it, but
yeah, you haven't finished it, but sometimes I get in the mood for like a historical romance, but I've tried to pick up a few and they just never hold my attention,
yeah.
and I don't know why. I don't know if like maybe
I read the Bringing Down the Duke or whatever, and it just did not hit for me really.
I like listened to the first 20% and I could not focus. I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, you didn't finish that one?
No, I like stopped because I just couldn't focus on it, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to listen to a book that I'm not even like understanding.
Yeah, I feel like there was points where I was like, I don't know how we got here. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, well.
Okay, Done and Dusted. An Offer from a Gentleman. How do we immediately get that? And Icebreaker.
Oh gosh, I feel like this is the worst one we've gotten.
Okay.
I mean, I like Done and Dusted, but
I'm gonna
okay.
do
I'm gonna do An Offer from a Gentleman, Done and Dusted. Or sorry, An Offer. I'm doing Kiss, Marry, Kill. Kiss, An Offer from a Gentleman, Marry, Done and Dusted, and Kill, Icebreaker.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. I potentially thought like Marry, An Offer from a Gentleman, but it's not my favorite out of the whole Bridgerton.
Yeah. I liked it, but
yeah, I really liked it and like the premise of it, but it fell a little bit flat. Like when they were actually getting together towards the end of the book, like I feel like that could have been written better. But I mean, what can you do?
It's also just interesting how, like, sorry, it's just making me think, because those books were written in the early 2000s, right?
I think so.
Like how writing styles change, like, and like just how like there's trends on TikTok and like video trends, there's like book trends, there's show trends, like there's ways that people write and ways that people like structure their books, and like it's just interesting to read something that's like older. I know it's not an old book, but it's older compared to all the recent ones we've been reading, and see the difference. And
just like everything, dialogue, like anything.
I was thinking about reading The Vampire Diaries because I've been watching it, and like the number one thing with the show is like, oh, it's the two brothers, the love triangles. Is it Stefan? Is it Damon? Well, in the show, she ends up with Damon. But in the books, she ends up with Stefan. She gets back with Stefan. Like, Stefan was always supposed to be Endgame, and Bonnie and Damon end up together.
That's so
random. And I'm like, I saw a TikTok someone showing like show versus book. I guess in the books, Klaus and Catherine end up together.
That makes so much sense.
And that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like that's perfect. And so I'm just like, I don't know, there's like little storylines and stuff that I'm like, man, I'd like to see how they did it in the book. People were saying that.
Is there one book?
There's like 9 or something. I don't know. But but it was written, the first one was written in 1991.
Oh.
And I'm like, I feel like this is going to be maybe not as great as I think it's going to be. I know.
I wanted to read Anne of Green Gables. I don't know why, but I just like have felt the urge to. But I'm just like nervous to start it because I know it's going to be... I don't know. I don't know why.
I don't know if Mom read them to us when she was little, but she watched Anne of Green Gables so much that I feel like I won't like it. Maybe I would now.
I really liked it
as a kid.
And like I had a kid version of the story that I read as a kid, but like I want to read the actual like book.
I just always like think of the Anne with an E thing. That's what.
Did you ever watch that?
Mom watched it with me around. Like I watched a lot of it with her.
Anne with an E or Anne of Green Gables?
Oh, not the show Anne with an E. No, like Anne of Green Gables. No, the show is called that because that's what she says.
I know, but I'm saying, are you talking about the show or the movie?
No, I'm sorry. I'm not talking about the show Anne with an E. I'm just talking about how in the movies she would always say like, oh, it's Anne with an E. That's what I mean, not the show. But it's just interesting, like the people that love that. Like my husband's Tia Kathy, like she named Natalie's middle name is Anne with an E specifically for Anne of Green Gables.
That's so funny.
So every time I see her name, like I just think
I feel like Mom didn't watch it as much around me because I remember watching it a couple times, but
yeah, I can just like picture that girl's face. I can like hear her voice. Like Mom watched it.
I really
Mom
liked
had her
story,
stuff
though,
that she watched. I don't know. I don't know how many is there?
I think there's 3.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll probably do like one more and then. Uh-oh, I hear my kids fighting. Okay, we got House of Flame and Shadow. Is it Bajillion?
I guess there's 9 books?
Yeah,
what is with those long series that they... Wait, what?
I got House of Flame and Shadow, Crown of Midnight.
Oh, no.
Oh, gosh. And The Assassin's Blade? Are you kidding me? Wait, for real? Wait, what happens in Crown of Midnight again? Okay. This is difficult.
This is really difficult. Also, how did you pull 3 series?
No, for real. What is going on?
This is so hard. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna have to do Marry Assassin's Blade. That one's just like so good. I love Assassin's Blade. Kiss Crown of Midnight and kill House of Flame and Shadow, but I love House of Flame and Shadow too. It's just so hard.
Okay.
Also, I know like House of Flame and Shadow wasn't everyone's favorite, but I really like that one too.
I know. I think that Crown of Midnight wasn't like my favorite. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I rated it 4 stars.
I just love Crown of Midnight because it's like that one and Throne of Glass is the sweet spot of like Kale, Dorian, and Selena like being a little trio.
Okay, I think I'm going to.
No, I'm gonna kiss House of Flame and Shadow and kill Crown of Midnight. I don't know, it's
what
hard.
I'm gonna kiss House of Flame and Shadow. I'm gonna marry the Assassin's Blade, and I'm gonna kill Crown of Midnight. That's so sad. That's crazy. That's like the hardest one we've gotten. What are the odds of me getting like 3 of her books?
I'm surprised we didn't pull Lynn Painter ones.
No. Oh yeah, I feel like that should probably be the last one because we're getting long. But oh my gosh.
Every time we do stuff like this, like I feel like I could just go and go and go.
I know, it's just fun. It's like our own little game show. Like,
yeah.
That was a hard one.
I know.
Anyway, all right, that was a fun game.
Well,
I like how we like let ourselves like chat during it because I feel like sometimes during games you can be like, okay, we got to keep going, but it's fun to just like.
That's what we were trying to figure. I was trying to figure out some sort of chatty episode. I love when we can just talk, but sometimes it's. Like, I don't know. I know some people's podcasts are literally them just talking and
I know I'm like
bouncing from random subjects, but I don't know how to do that because like we are sticking to a book theme.
Yeah. Well, I know. I'm like I feel like there's not a million book podcasters out there, so I'm like just curious. Like, and then okay, so like we're trying to come up with like fresh ideas and like keep things interesting, and like I'll put into ChatGPT like book podcast discussing romance books, fantasy books.
I don't even have to say book podcast or anything. I just asked ChatGPT, can you help me figure out something for and like they're like, oh yeah, your sisterly podcast. Like,
it knows.
It just knows everything.
But like I feel like today I asked and it came up with ideas, but like a lot of the ideas are not like whole episode worth. They're like one little. Like it would be like a TikTok. Like it would be like short. Like it's not long enough to have like a full discussion over. I feel like, but. Anyway, next week's episode is going to be the
Accomplice to the Villain
book club. So if you haven't read it yet, read it this week so you can join us. I'm so excited to start. I'm going to start after I finish this book.
Yeah. I want to go home and read it, but I got to start editing this episode.
Yeah.
It's
just so good. Anyway. All right.
That's all.
Thanks for watching or listening.
Bye.